Today we're going to do something interesting with Excel. Of course, I'm going to show you something, it's one of the basics, how to insert a checkbox in Excel. Let's say you're given different names or values or anything you've been given, then you want to make your work easy by just placing a checkbox instead of saying yes, no, present, yes, no, just by using a checkbox. So let's get started. So what you do, you're going to have something interesting like this. When you press your tabs here on top, you're going to, for me, I have this tab, okay, this icon which is says developer. So if you're opening Excel for the first time, you won't have it here. So what do you do? How do you put the developer icon there? So what you do is when you go on files on your top right, then you go on where it says options on your left. As you can see on my left down, is where it says options. So on options, what you do, you go on where it says customize ribbon. So when you click on customize ribbon, when you check on this on the right side, you're going to see where it says developer here. Yours, if you're opening it for the first time, it will be unchecked. Developer here will be unchecked. For me, it's already checked. So once you do this, once you check the developer, so what you do, just press OK. So where you see it on top here, you see where it says developer. So it means it has been inserted. So that's how you go about it. So when you click on developer, it has different options here. There's record, macro, all that, add-ins and all that. I'm going to show you on other things on add-ins and all that. But today we're going to focus on this insert. So we're going to developer, you see where it says insert. So when you click here, you see these icons. There's one for check. You click. Okay, so once you click here, when you go on the cell where you want to place the checkbox, your icon will have, your cursor will have a plus sign, as you can see here. So what you do is you just hold the right, you right click, you hold it like this, then you're drawing, you let it go. When you let it go, it will place here. You can resize it, you can put it nicely, adjust it here. So it will come with this letter, as you can see, says CH, which means it's checked. It's a word. You can type your own word, you can change it. So once you move the cursor anywhere apart from this box, when you go back, it won't show anything to adjust. So what you do, when you want to go back, you hold control, then you just go on exactly on the box. You just click like this. It will give you these options where you can resize and do all that. So once you do this, you can now double click or right click if you want to edit. You say edit text, you can see here. So when you go on edit text, you can put whatever you want to put here. Sorry, on edit text, you can just add whatever you want to add, but for me, I want to remove this word. Okay, so when I go here, it's removed, just a box remaining here. So when I do this, it's checked. When I click here and check, I check. So what I want to do again next is, if you can see on my table, there's a column which says T or F, which means true or false. So when it's checked, I want it to show true here. When it's unchecked, I want it to show false here. So what do? I'm going to link this cell to this so that I get the results that I desire. So what do? I'll go again on the box. I'll hold. First of all, don't forget, you hold control, then you click here so that you have this option. Then you right click. When you right click, you go down where it says format controls. So when you go on format controls, you see here it's showing me unchecked, which means it's unchecked. It's showing me. So when it's checked, it was going to be here, but it's unchecked. So now I'm going to go where it says cell link. So I'll click here, then I'll click the cell which I want to link the checkbox to. So I'll click here in H4. So once I click here, I'll go back here, then I'll press OK. So this cell has been linked to this. Simple as that. It has been linked to this. So what do? When I just check like this? True. When I uncheck, false. I check, true. Uncheck, false. Just like that. Simple as that. So now, if I want to have all the checkboxes for everything here, I'm not supposed to be drawing one by one. What I can do, I can just go put my cursor here, not holding control. Then I hold shift, then I just drag down here. So what do? I just control D to duplicate. I just control D. When I say control D, all the check boxes have been added for everything here. Okay, so now I can link each checkbox to this, like the way I did with the other one. Like I just did this, so I can just link this format control. I can link to this cell. Okay, then I do this. So when I check this one, sorry, when I check, it will be true. When I check, true. So when I check this, now everything has been linked to a cell, all the boxes. So when I check, this will be checked, this will be checked, checked, and check, and check, and check. Okay, so you can see true or false. So once I check a box, it will show me true, and check false. So you can put any words you want to put this side, and this will make your work easy than you typing yes or no. So check, this person, did they come? Yes, true, to show true, false. You can even count how many true, how many false, all that. So this is how you do it with check boxes. One more thing I want to show you is for example, I want to be filtering, I want to have specific names. So what I can do, I can add a slicer, or I can even add, just make a table look good. I'll just say control, or highlight everything and say control T, so I have a table. So once I do this, I'll go where it says on table design, there's where it says insert slicer. So when I click here, I'm going to select slicer for what? For names. I don't want to check for check, but for names specifically. So I'll do this. So I'm going to have a slicer like this. Okay, here is my slicer. So from the slicer, I can select specific names I want to just check. I just want to check one name, Agnes. Let's say I want to check 2 or 3. I can select. Unlike when I just have a drop down, I can just be, selecting one at a time, but I can select multiple just like this with easy visualization. Multiple. So I've selected more than one. Of course, I can do this. I can just select, maybe I want these names in this particular order. So once I do this, I have this. So I can visualize my data very well and easy. Checkboxes can do, and many more others on checkboxes I'll be able to show you. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Enjoy.